Alright, now let's talk about these two who are coming up on EZA very soon, and that is the LR-STR GT Duo and the LRZ Duo. These two have some incredible animations, dude. I mean, a lot of people were probably not really excited to see these two. I mean, of course, some people were, because there's a lot of people who do want more things than just fusions, and I was pretty excited for them. You know, 2 spirit bombs and all of that sort, but when they created these units, they just, I wouldn't say really moved the needle much at first, until the animations came out, until they started using the unit and they played with the spirit bomb. Like, I mean, their animations are so fluid. I love Z-Duo's animations. Dude, that 18P that is just so well done. I love the art style of the units as they're coming in. I love how fluid the exchanges are as they are going the entire time. The lighting, the effects, the colors, dude, it's incredible. And then the spirit bombs are so well done, man. The Super Spirit Bomb is so good. I don't know how they're going to top it, and the GT Duo Spirit Bomb is also great. But again, there is a trend going on for every year that they EZA one of the headliners for anniversary, they remake the card. I do imagine they're going to remake the Z-Duo card next year. I just don't know what that looks like yet. But if they redo the Z-Duo card and make this Super Spirit Bomb somehow look even better than that, I don't even know what I'm going to do, bro. It's going to look so insane, especially if it's in the same art style as like Gogeta and Super Saiyan 2. And we just talked about units that are coming up on their EZA, but let's talk about a unit that just got his EZA, and that is the INT Fusion Zamasu. Now, his animations are so incredible. Like, even the new animation we got for Fusion Zamasu and the active skill for the Rose and Zamasu tag unit, I mean, it looks just like the Fusion Zamasu we just got, with just like slightly better angles and slightly better frames. But I mean, this unit is really well done. His active skill definitely couldn't be better, but his 18 keys, 12 keys, intro animation, like, dude, they hit on this unit hard. And maybe that's the reason why they couldn't make another Fusion Zamasu, because they peaked with this one. They put the rest of the budget into Gogeta. But I mean, yeah, it's still pretty insane how well he looks. Like, if you told me that this unit released in this celebration, like the Fusion Zamasu, we got that Fusion Zamasu this celebration, a lot of people would believe you if they didn't play the game, because he looks on par with some of the animations that we got in this very own celebration. The lighting, the effects, the aura. Oh, dude, that battle motion for Fusion Zamasu is gonna look so good, man. Oh, I can't wait for that. But yeah, no, I mean, Fusion Zamasu, I mean, he looks really good. I wish he was a little better on his EZA, but I mean, he has some incredible animations that like are 2025 level quality. Alright, it's time to go on a cooler run, guys, because first we're going to start with the STR Cooler, one of my favorite just like monthly Dokkan Fest units ever. I mean, Ultimate Gohan's definitely going to be up there, but dude, the STR Cooler, why did they cook so hard on a guy who was at monthly celebration? If I recall, he came out during the Halloween celebration for Global. I don't know when he came out on JP, but I do remember pulling him, and he was like, I had so much luck on that unit. I pulled like 3 copies in one multi or something like that. It was insane. He's so good. Like, when he came out, he was dominant, but not only that, then he has one of the best super attack animations, especially at that time, because of the rotoscope, right? We didn't have any units until now that used the rotoscope really well, and when they just like panned in and did the whole circle around the cooler before he did his like backhand, it was insane, dude. Like, the water effects as well, when he pounded them in the whole, dude, they did so well. And then the water effects on Cooler as well when he transforms, like, dude, they put a masterclass up for this unit. I don't know how they're going to do another Transforming Cooler as good as this one. Alright, let's look at the other cooler that started this all. AGL Metal Cooler is the first unit in Dokkan history to have the animation budget increase. He's the one who set the bar. We were just used to all those very simple super attack animations that we got all the time, but AGL Metal Cooler showed up and gave us animations we couldn't even fathom to be on our phone. We just enjoyed the gameplay, we enjoyed what we got to see. It was fun just shooting blasts, collecting key orbs, and creating teams, but when they started adding these high quality animations, it just added another level to this game that makes it so, why it lasts so long to this day. And AGL Metal Cooler was the start of that. They finally were able to implement a budget increase, it seems, on their animations, and they just flew with it since then. I mean, it looks really good, especially for the first animation ever to have the animation budget increase. I mean, it definitely looks old, but I mean, in comparison to all the other animations, I mean, dude, this is one of the best aging animations in the game for being pretty much 8 years old, which is honestly crazy to even say. Is it 8 or 7 years old? I might be misreading. I'm remembering, but yeah, I mean, like, dude, it's such an old animation, and it looks really good. Just to come up, and then this, like, the lock-on buster, it looks really good. Again, there's only one animation for this guy, but it looks really good. Alright, the final cooler we're going to look at is the LR STR Cooler, who again is one of my favorite coolers in the game. I just really like Cooler apparently, or the fact that they just do Cooler really well in this game, make it one of the most fun units in the game. But yeah, no, I love this Cooler's animations. I think they're very fluid. Sometimes they are pretty simple, but I do love how quality Cooler always looks throughout the entire thing. Like there are times with certain units, like they'll make units like weird in certain frames, or that frame could have been better. Like I feel like the entire time Cooler is doing his animation, there's not like that one frame like, that could have been just slightly better, man. Like, no, I really enjoy everything they do with this Cooler. I'm pretty excited to see what they do with another Cooler in this game, like make the Supernova look crazy or something like that. But I mean, I think they've done a really good job with this Cooler, making him look the best of the three, clearly. Well, the four if you count Metal Cooler, the physical one. But again, I actually do think the TUR STR Cooler definitely is the best aging one. But I like the LR STR one for what he is for the 2022 animation. It's still really good. Alright, let's talk about the year 7s, man. I mean, they were in my last version of this video I did about a year or so ago, but, you know, I gotta include these guys. I mean, yes, the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta one-ups the physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But again, like, if you showed me physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's animations this year, no one would challenge you on the fact that they were, like, 2025 animations. Again, maybe the only thing I would change is the Fusion animation. I think that's a little stiff. Could probably change that into the intro animation we got for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta this year, and then you could definitely sell them as a 2025 unit. TEQ God, same thing, dude. They did incredible on their Fusion animation. They did incredible on the active, incredible on a lot of stuff that these guys did. Like, they are very high quality animations. 2022, in terms of the animation team and budget, they just cooked. There's some of the most fluid stuff you'll see in this game. Like, I mean, you could argue that Fusion animation is better than probably the 12 kit you see on physical LR Vegito Blue in 2024. So again, it is pretty impressive how well these guys look in 2025. They're about to be 4 years old, and we're talking about them as being some of the best animations in the game. That's quite insane. Speaking of, let's look at units that came out even earlier than them, just at six months before. I'm going to have them side by side like I did with the year 7s and what I did with the GT Duo and the Z Duo. I want you to look at these animations because they're synced together, they're beautiful. Again, I really am excited for a new Frieza and Goku. I think they definitely deserve new cards, especially because we don't have a Transforming Frieza yet, and we don't have a voiced Namek Goku who transforms. And they have so many animations that they can go back to and make it look incredible. Like, dude, Namek Goku with the Spirit Bomb and voiced Super Saiyan and a redone of the U-Fool. Like, there is so much they can do with him to make him look insane. Like, I'm very hyped. I know I can't believe there's people who would not be hyped for Namek Goku and Frieza. But, like, dude, I'm like sitting there like, dude, these guys would be insane. Like, when Legends did their thing for the Ultras, I was like, holy crap. But I mean, yeah, these guys' animations look really good already, but it just makes me more excited to see what they could do in, like, 2026 with Frieza and Namek Goku if they give them the attention like they gave Gogeta and the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Alright, I'm going to reel it back to the Cooler Worldwide Download Celebration, and I want to talk about the LR AGL Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta. Their animations are so good, man. I really love their animations. They're the most high-quality animation of the entire celebration. The problem is you hardly get to see the active skill, which is one of my favorite animations from that unit. Like the Goku and Vegeta, their lines, the battle scars, the shading. Dude, it looks so good. Like, I mean, I actually don't know how they top this unit without, like, over-the-top lines and animations, like in what they did with Gogeta and what they did with the Gohan. Like, over-the-top, like, impact frames, stuff like that. That's the only way I can see them outdoing what Cooler Duo did, especially for that active skill, which again would be great. But those two are really well animated. I feel like we kind of peaked with that specific unit themselves, and I just worry that maybe we won't, like, if they're going to do a tag version of this unit in the future. Heck, we could see a tag unit of this, like a version of this unit during Anniversary, right? I mean, they don't care as long as it's a tag unit, they'll count it Anniversary worthy. So, and we have a ton of Cooler EZA'ds coming up, so it's very possible we could see them for Anniversary. And it'd be pretty interesting to see if they would make these guys look even better than they did. But I wouldn't be shocked that they take a little step backwards in the animation department, because man, that looks so good. And again, it came out like 3 years ago, and it looks so good. Now, again, we've just got a new LR Go Frieza, the tag unit, but look at the TEQ Go Frieza we got in 2018, sorry, not 2017, 2018, we got this Goku and Frieza LR. This is their first introduction into the game as part 2 of the worldwide download celebration. Part 1 was Transforming Goku, and with Transforming Frieza, and then this is the part 2. Such a broken unit, such a dominant unit, and then his animations, dude, at the time were pretty incredible. No one was really expecting this over-the-top budget for these units, but man, they cooked, and they look really good, even to this day. Like, again, they're not like, oh, they're 2025 animations, right? Like, they definitely, I mean, you could maybe sell them as like 2019 or something like that, maybe, but I mean, these animations came out, and they look really good, man. Like, that 18 key with the glitch, there was a KO screen glitch with them, where like the screen would do the light up at the end of it. Like, they would do their attack, and then the light would come back down, and then glow all the way back up. That was so cool. They got rid of it afterwards, but it looks so much better with the glitch, low-key. But I really liked how fluid the animations were when they did their little 12-key combo, and they pan to them both attacking. It looks so good, especially for old Dokkan, right? Again, Metal Cooler was kind of like kind of what we were known for, but that Go Frieza, especially on Global, just really hyped people up for how good he looked. Yeah, it was pretty incredible what they did with him. Alright, the next unit I want to look at is another Namek Goku, and that's the STR Namek Goku. I personally think, honestly, like, you could make the argument this guy's better animations than the LR Namek Goku, but I'm not. I mean, like, they really are both really well animated. I'm not going to compare one to the other. I think they have their own unique styles, because especially the STR Namek Goku, how they created him was basically like a manga character, which, by the way, they need to do a lot more of. I think that unique style they did for him was so cool, right? Like, seeing the actual visual effects coming out of him, and like his Kamehameha shading, having those lines in it, the Spirit Bomb, like the angles on like that. For a monthly release, there's some of my favorite animations to this day still. Like, they don't look old. They're super fluid. His transformation animation looks awesome. There are some frames you're like, okay, that does look a little old. That could have been more fluid, for sure. But like, some of his animations in there are crazy good. Like, I can't believe how good the Kamehameha looks, and it's so simple, right? But the lines and the shade, like, it's so good. I just love the style of this animation, and again, it is one of the best aging animations in the game. I just love how they treat Namek Goku in this game, which is the reason why, again, which I mentioned with the LR Namek Goku part of the video, why I'm so excited to see what they could do in the future with something like the STR Namek Goku, or with a new Namek Goku. Alright, let's talk about the LR TEQ Broly. And no, I'm not talking about the one from the Worldwide Download Celebration. I am talking about the one that is the old Tanabana Part 2 LR for the GoBros in 2019. Man, they did so good with this unit. I just love how, like, again, if you compare this unit to what the GoBros were when they came out, they don't look like the same unit, right? Like, they don't look like they came out at the same time. Broly looks like it came out 3 years later. Like, it compares to some of the animations we had later that year, and the year after, and the year after. This Broly was keeping up with them. They gave him an insane budget. I mean, again, now you look at it, it does look old. Like, I said that a couple times already in this video, but again, I'm not saying these animations are like 2025 quality for every single one of them, but you gotta remember, some of these animations are 6, 7 years old, right? And this guy is that, like, his animations are that old, but, I mean, you look at, first of all, his transformation animation looks almost identical to what they would use for the 2024 LR TEQ Broly, right? His 18 key has not been replicated yet in the game. They have not redone his Omega Blaster from that movie. Definitely going to save that, clearly, for a new, probably transforming Broly in the future from Second Coming. But, like, that 18 key looks so good. Like, you could tell me that was a 2023 animation, I would believe you. Like, it's like the close-up, how fluid he looks. Again, the blast at the end becomes pretty underwhelming once it's launched, but the close-ups and when he starts to charge the beam looks really good. And then again, even his base form has some pretty incredible animations. Again, clearly there's some frames that look like PNGs or whatever, like it's like a still frame. He definitely has that. But I just love how well he has aged in terms of the animation department. Let's talk about another unit that kind of compares to a more recent version of themselves, and that is the just the regular INT Goku Black. I love INT Goku Blacks apparently, because there's also the LR one, but this unit is really well animated. Granted, he sucks, but like he is so well animated. That Rose transformation is awesome. Dude, his super attack and base form. How do you have an animation like that on a unit that sucks? The wind, and then the frames of Goku, and then the power ball at the end. It's a really good animation. Like, I mean, I would love to see that again on a Goku Black. I mean, it'll look just the same animation, honestly. I don't really know if I want to change it. Like, put it on a Goku Black that's good, please. Yeah, that's so good. I think Rose also needs a voiced Rose transformation too, so we're definitely going to see a new Rose down the road. Probably a base to Rose Goku Black, probably in 2026, since they release a Rose every year. But yeah, I mean, then he have his 12 key in Rose, where he starts shooting him up the building, and then the Rose Kamehameha. If you compare that to the new one we have, I mean, it's the same animation, right? The only thing is of course they add that pink filter and the end screen on the new LR, but they're almost identical in terms of the Rose Kamehameha. So if you love the LR STR Rose's animation, then you're gonna love this one, and this one came out in 2018. So yeah, it is pretty well done. Alright, next we got the LR TEQ Super Gogeta, who looks also really incredible. Again, this unit came out in, what, 2021? Is that correct? Does that seem about right? Yeah, 2021, he came out, and, dude, like, they gave him the movie quality. Again, they reused the same fusion animation we got from this unit on the 2025 LR AGL Super Gogeta minus the ending. But it's the same, otherwise it's the same fusion animation, same quality and everything. That's how good it was, they couldn't even recreate it. And then they also, again, just, dude, like the damage on them. You're just watching the anime in higher quality, and that's a 2021 unit, man. Like, there's not many frames on these units that I'm like, oh, they could have improved on that. Oh, they could have improved on that. Like, dude, even Gogeta's 12 key, yeah, there's some frames where like, his Kamehameha, once he shoots it up, looks really good, and it goes through all the jelly beams and yeah, all that stuff. Like, it just goes right through. It looks really good. I love the source material of like using the Majin Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 2 Goku fight as a combo attack. That's really cool. But again, I think they did really well for this unit, and the Soul Punisher looks also really good. I mean, it was so good that they couldn't even replicate the animation. They had to make a Dokkan original for it. That's how good the Soul Punisher was from this Gogeta. Alright, let's put them side by side. LR STR Gogeta Blue and LR TEQ VB. Dude, it's quite insane how good these guys age as well. Their active skills are still one of the best active skills in the entire game, which is insane to say. But they've also, in terms of Gogeta Blue and Vegito Blue, which is crazy to say for how many Vegito Blues we have, they have not redone these animations. And I'm not saying that they need to be redone because they're both really good, but after looking at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I have a feeling a lot of units that we already have, with animations we already have, are going to be redone with the same attention and quality that Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 has, which to me means like every animation you can go back through again, which is very smart. Because in my opinion, when we already have the 5th Spirit Sword, the 5th Final Kamehameha, the 5th Super Kamehameha from Gogeta Blue with the zoom in and everything, right? When you have that so many times in the game, you're like, they can't do it again. Yeah, they can, if they do it the same quality that you can get with the Gogeta and the Gohan, right? I mean, if they give Gogeta Blue the close-up Kamehameha with all those impact frames and all that, dude, he's gonna look really good with that Kamehameha. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be almost a completely new animation. But really, these animations right now for both of these guys are incredible. They've aged super well, even since 2020. Again, we have not had a good VB that we can even really use since 2020, but he is a really good representation of Vegito Blue. He just needs a super EZA, and we'll do that on board. But I mean, his animations look great, his active skill looks great. Vegito Blue has some insane animations as well, and the reason why they are on this list. Alright, the final set of animations I want to look at today is LR AGL MEY Goku and LR INT Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Low-key, LR INT Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta looks better than the ones we got for the STR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta this year. And that's insane because these guys released in 2021. Now, TEQ, and you can even argue that AGL MUI has better animations than TEQ MUI as well. So it is pretty crazy that both of these guys, you could make the argument, are better animations than the ones that you just got recently. That's how well their animations have aged. But to be fair, that is also the importance of having fresh source material, because those who use the source material first and with the high, animation quality budget you're gonna have the best aging animations because everyone in the future might have better effects and whatnot, but they're always going to, in some sense, replicate from the older ones that still look good today. The reason why TEQ Super Gogeta is here, why Goku Black's here, and TEQ Broly is here, because they're the ones who first to do it, and they still looked high quality when they did it. So, I mean, again, and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as well. He was one of the ones with the first high-quality father-son, or Kamehameha in this game. And again, the reason why I have them on this list. These two syncs are pretty cool. Again, they don't have any synced animations, but it's cool to see them side by side. But yeah, I mean, these guys are some of the best animations in the game, and they came out 4 years ago. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I kind of repeated a lot of the same things, but just really the point to make is that these guys are some of the best aging animations in the entire game. They look incredible. I still love seeing these animations to this day. Let me know some other units you wish were on this list in the comments below. I love to see what you guys got to think. These guys are just amazing animation units, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoyed this video, there's more like it in the first playlist below. That'll be to all of my voice content. Second one is going to be to all my Dokkan Battle videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.